How you doing? You right? You doing you right? Oh my gosh. Like, what? Is that? It's Jerry underscore on Twitter? Is that? It's Jared on Instagram? Is that? Is that the bitch with the acrylics right now? Is that the bitch with the... Yeah, forget it. This is the bitch with the wig that she's had for the past 3 years. Let me just get on my Mela Child real quick. Obviously. Have I been gone for the last 4 months? Absolutely. Who's gonna check me? Absolutely nobody. How are you doing? Oh. Did you get that? I'm filming that at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday. Wow, this feels so good. Nah, what? What, me? What, YouTube? What, look at my room, look at my room. What am I telling you? I'm telling you incense. I'm giving you candles. I'm giving you plant. I'm giving you lighting. I'm giving you, what? Abstract photography. I'm giving you organizational shelves. I'm giving you thunder and lightning. You see that? You see that? Don't be looking at my chest. You see when you haven't seen someone, like, you know when you haven't seen Bae in a long time, or you haven't seen one of your good friends in a long time, and you know you're gonna meet up with them and you're like, yeah, let me come with my A1 game. Let me make sure that, you know what I'm saying, everything is looking, you know, not like I try too hard, but like life has been good since I've been away, even if it hasn't been amazing. They didn't want me to come back. No, I'm joking, they actually did still. Like, my friends are really great. I'm back and I've actually got 500 subscribers. Like, what? It's a bit mad still. More so than anything, just thank you for the people that were encouraging me to come back, thinking of YouTube video ideas and stuff like that. Wow, so much has happened since I've been gone, you know, and I actually took the time. Okay, ignore my writing. You know what, I don't even want to focus because this writing is trash. You see, back in the day when teachers used to do handwriting on the board and you're like, how are you a big adult with a degree doing up teaching and your handwriting looks like arse? But then you don't want to teach us how to write in cursive and complain about our handwriting and examiners not being able to read it. My friend, you examiners will not be able to read. Oh, I feel like I'm going to be talking a million miles an hour. I'm just so happy to be back because I've been gone for like 3 to 4 months, and even when I last did a video, I wasn't even uploading consistently. But because I've been gone for so long, I wanted to take the liberty to write all the things that have happened since I've been away in the last 3 to 4 months, because people are still mad and have no one to tell them, you know. Cue the list. Where do I even start? Where do I even start? Oh, Top Boy. Top Boy came on. We never thought it was gonna happen. I still remember back in the day when we was in secondary school, coming into school, oh yeah, did you watch the latest episode of Top Boy? When they chucked that little boy off the balcony and everyone was talking about it for time. Like, Top Boy is back. Black excellence, black acting, black creativity, what? Black directors, black producers, black... Listen. Black excellence is Black History Month, so we gonna highlight the blackity black blacks. There was so many layers, but we're not even gonna get into that today because this isn't a Top Boy review. Kelechi drew people out on Twitter. She said, I don't know who you're talking to because I know where you were the night before your traditional wedding. When I read that, me as well, I started thinking, where was I the night of my traditional... Kelechi? Because all the toxic masculinity merchants were stum that night on Twitter. On the timeline, I didn't really hear much of your faves. Some of your faves were hiding. Some of your faves signed out of their Twitter account they haven't signed out of in 5 years. We didn't see a tweet. We didn't see a like. We didn't see a retweet. Quietness. We saw 24-hour hiatus from some people. She said, listen, I don't know who you're trying to draw out when I knew where you were. You see when someone tells you about yourself, like you really thought you were in the safety of your... Imagine you thought you was in the safety of your own home. You thought, yeah, let me just... Yeah, I got acrylics now, so let me just do my little... You thought... You know them people that do the most in lectures? You're drawing out all the social justice warriors on Twitter and then... I know where you was the night before your traditional wedding. You see? Alright, I'm gonna head out, guys. I got a wife to try and get back. You know, that night somebody was tweeting from the comfort of their own home, maybe even on their phone, you know, and their wife just dragged them by the ear. She said, where were you the night before the traditional wedding? It wasn't safe. We had 6ix9ine snitching on Jack Jill, Bill, Postman Pat. We had Rihanna continuing her world domination from Fenty Beauty to Fenty Lingerie to Fenty Fashion Show to Fenty Books. We had Afro Nation. We have Davido screaming up and down, and what again, and what again? can't even scream because it's 10 o'clock at night and my dad's gonna think I'm falling down. Chicken boxes was gonna end violence in the streets of London. People said, do you know what, mate? Right, I've got an idea. I'm not gonna lie to you. That chicken wasn't nice still. I'm not gonna lie. That Molly's made me stop thinking about murdering people, you know. Yeah, that Molly's there. What? The Molly's was so murderous. I could never chef down, laying down, ching down another man again. Thing deaded me still. What? That feels good though. What are you saying? What, we on a positivity thing now? Yeah, I feel that too. I hear you still. Yeah, shout out Molly's and that. I honestly want somebody to talk me through it. You see, when someone's really hungry, the last thing on their mind is even, oh yeah, let me just have this quick chicken and chips and then I'm gonna go chef man up. And then what? They open the chicken box, they see a positive story and they change their mind. Come on. The boss man's in the chicken shop, we're just looking at them boxes like, is this gonna cost more money? Like, what's... Is it a situation where the person gets their chicken and chips and then like boss man reads it out like, ew, that'll be $3.99 and then let me tell you the story about Jerome? Like, how does it work? Is it kind of like a Jehovah's Witness thing? Let me tell you about the good news in this box. Nah, that was bad. I'm sorry, God. A lot's been going on. The Amazon's been burning. People are still mad and have no one to tell them, basically. I'm trying to think of more positive things to say. I mean, the most positive thing that I think has happened since I've been gone away is definitely Top Boy. Music's been a bit lackluster this year, I can't lie. I don't feel like there was really a banger this summer. And in terms of myself, your girl's still going through it, but I'm in a much better place. Can you see this glow? Like, can you, it could be the lighting, it could be the new, you know what I mean, room setup. I feel good. It feels good to be back. Let me just spray my plant real quick. Let me just replenish some. This is how I've been, do you know what I mean? This is how I've been. I felt like I was going through it, so I said, you know what, let me just, I thought I could really come on these YouTube streets. I said, let me just get my mind right, because I'm not gonna lie, I was not having a nice time. Shout out to Vuj and Poet. I was not having a nice, okay? I was having a, whatever the opposite of unnice is. Sorry, what? English, where are thou? We'll do more updates and more videos and stuff. I don't really want to make this long. I just literally wanted it to be a mini introduction again to new subscribers. Hello to people that have only watched maybe one video. I know a lot of people have watched my uni video. I'm not in uni anymore. You probably do know that if you've watched most of my other videos this year. Like, I graduated last year. But yeah, just a quick introduction. I can't believe I didn't start my video with the introduction, but my name is Jarida. I'm 22 years old, born March 10th. I'm a Pisces, so you know I'm a little bit creative with it. You might notice as I get more back into my YouTube bag, I'm going to be doing a lot of edits and I like stuff like that. You should watch the rest of my videos just to get a kind of sense of who I am, because I'm still the same. I saw a tweet, yeah, that dragged my life. It said, there's only 3 months left of this decade. What are you going to do about it? I said, decade? 10. If I just multiply by 3 and take away 2 minus the 1, 0.5, take over the 7 and carry the 3. 3 months, I can't let this life pass me by. I'm sorry, I can't be hibernating. And I need to get my mind right. I need to get my life right in terms of online, offline, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. What? Can I get an amen? And what again and what again? I just thought it would be a disservice to what I started this channel for if I just kept like living life and doing things and experiencing things and learning things. Because really and truly I wanted this. This is very therapeutic to me. Like, I cannot lie to you, it's so therapeutic to me. So I don't know, I do know why I stopped. I just wasn't having a nice time, like, in life mentally and stuff. But I think one of the reasons that I felt like I wanted to jump on YouTube is because I felt like there wasn't really transparency and stuff. And I think people were either doing like a lot of fun content, and yeah, it's funny and laughs, but there's not a lot of like substantial content that can really, like, when I finish it, I really start thinking about things and like, how can I be a better person? And I do feel like, not even in a higher, holier than thou way or something like that, in a real life, like, I actually want everyone to succeed, and as I learn things, I want other people around me to learn things. I've always been like that. I don't think you should ever keep things to yourself in that way, because I think sharing is caring, man. We are the world. We are the future. I do not know the lyrics, but the sentiment stands. Sometimes it's not all rosy, and there's a lot of us regular people out there that are still facing rejection, still facing insecurities, and I don't even mean that in the sense of like an external way. It can be, but like just doubts and just challenges in life. And sometimes it's nice, it is a sort of comfort in a way, and a reassurance that you're not the only one going through just going through it, man. Just going through it. Life can be tough and stuff. So I did want to make sure that my YouTube keeps that element of like, I'm not just coming back to be like, hi guys, I finally got a job. And when I say a job, I mean like graduate job, something that I'm passionate about, and I'm still working on it, you know. And I think part of it was I got to a place where I felt like, oh, why am I always congratulating and I'm not being the one that's told congratulations? Do you know what I mean? Like, it can be tough. I was always congratulating people, but it's like, me too, I want to be congratulated, you know? Like, me too, I want something to happen where people could say congratulations, and that feeling of, oh, I achieved, I made it. And I feel like I haven't had that in a long time. I did have tendency to tie my value to achievements and success in a way. And I feel like I just had to realize sometimes it's your season to be saying congratulations, and sometimes it's your season to be congratulated, and that's just what life is, and that's okay. The people that I like watching are people that have just been themselves and gone through it and overcome, and I just feel like that's the most beautiful story of them all. The overcomers, the conquerors, not just the people that are like, oh, I got this and I made this and I'm great and I'm fabulous and oh, I mean, yes, your girl is gonna, you know, make sure that she's a bit more patterned. I'm 22 years old. It's the end of the decade soon. I can't be doing baby girl, not even baby girl, I can't be doing small girl lifestyle forever. So I do want to make sure that I'm representing myself well, but I'm still being truthful to myself. And yeah, that's just, honestly, that's always what I want in my channel to be about, just transparency. And yeah, repping for the black girls, the black queens, the melanin, and it's Black has, hey, Black has, yes, Black has a story, but it's Black History Month. I want to do a video about Black history and mental health, sorry, blackness and mental health. And not in like a, I don't even want it to be a negative thing, but anyways, I'll get more into that. I'm gonna do a brief life update at some point. I want to start vlogging again as well. And yeah, just having a nice time, man. I want to have a nice time, have a meaningful time. And I tweeted this and I've pinned it to my Twitter, and it's, I can't wait to be a wholesome and wealthy babe. And that is what I wish for all of us. Babe, and what's the male version of babes? Babes and dudes. That doesn't have a ring to it. Babes and bastards. Bye, have a nice time. I spilled most of my drink on the floor. That's what you get for trying to be an alcoholic on a Tuesday. Oh, and sorry. Please follow the journey and subscribe. Don't be a hater. Be an appreciator and a congratulator. Subscribe and like that thing, yeah? And if you're feeling real spicy, comment as well, yeah? If you're feeling real juicy, if you're feeling like a sweet thing. I don't know who you think you're talking to, because I know exactly where you were as a young tradition the night before. No, I just dropped my wine.